In this episode of Hardcore Minecraft, I'm going to be making one of the most overpowered raid farms that produces thousands of totems of undying. And when I get all of these totems, I am going to be doing something very risky. Now, I haven't even done one raid yet, so let's just... Aha. So now that we have Bad Omen, let's do this raid. Okay, that should be the end of the raid, and yes, we've done it. That took forever. All right, we can finally check how many totems we got from that, and 4. We did all of that for 4 totems. That's it. I'm building my own infinite totem farm. Now, to build a totem farm, I won't need that many materials, right? Oh, maybe we should start gathering everything. So to build this totem farm, we are going to need a bunch of stone. We are also going to need to gather up a ton of wood, also a bunch of ice, and finally we need to collect some sand. And now we can craft the final things we need. So here is everything that we need to build one of the best raid farms. So let's get to work. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is find a giant ocean to build this raid farm. Yeah, this ocean is definitely going to be perfect to build this raid farm, and this spot is looking just a little bit safer. So let's begin building. So the first thing that we need to do to build this raid farm is we actually need to place a bed right about here. Now that we have the bed in position, we have to build up 20 blocks. Just like this. And now we can remove all of the temporary building blocks. And now that we're left with this one block here, we can put a soul sand here, a fence here, and then a block here. And then we can put a pressure plate on this fence, and then 2 blocks here. And then finally, we can put a block here and break this one. And now that this is all in position, we have to do something I absolutely hate, and that is redstone. Hopefully, we don't get any malfunctions with this redstone. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. Why is it raining? So the first part of the farm is now done, and I have no idea if it works. So what should happen is that when I stand on this block, I should get pushed all the way to the top of the farm, and then when I reach the top, I should get pushed all the way back down again. So let's test this out, and we get pushed all the way up, and yes, we get pushed all the way back down automatically. Okay, let's go. It all works perfectly. So let's continue building. So next, what we have to do is place a stone brick here and here with one on top, so we can break this one, and then now we can place this stone brick here, add a trapdoor right here, and then let's point an observer in that direction, and that observer is looking kind of sad. Anyway, let's place a repeater and a lever, and then next to where we put the lever, we can put 2 trapdoors just like this. All of this redstone is looking super messy, but we just have to trust the process. Let's now make a little staircase down to the other side. Now, at the bottom of this staircase, we can start building a little storage area. Now, this is where all of the totems and all of the items will go into. We will definitely have to extend this later because we're going to have so many totems. So now all of the storage chests are in position. We just want to go ahead and put some hoppers on top of these chests. Now, on top of these hoppers, we want to place down a cake and also a rail. Now, this cake is very important, so even if you're really hungry, just don't eat this thing. Okay, that was just a terrible joke. Anyway, let's put a hopper minecart on top of that rail. Now, let's just place 2 blocks on top of this cake with a piston like this. And then we have to try and push this block into the minecart. So let's put a lever here and boom. Okay, and now we can break all of this. So now that there is a block in that minecart, we just have to place a glass block on each side. And then let's put down 2 sticky pistons. Now, from this bottom piston, we just have to expand out by 3 and then place a block on the top. So it should look like that. Perfect. Now, the reason we just put these blocks down is so we can put some redstone on them. Now, above the water elevator, we have to put down some chests. Now, we have to get on top of these chests because we need to place down 4 fences above the cake. And then next to these fences, we add some glass like this. And then let's also put some glass down on the other side. And now that I have all of this glass in position, I'm just going to go ahead and build up with some glass here because we need to extend all of this really high up into the sky. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now, what I'm building right here is where all of the pillagers will fall down. So now that we're up in the sky, we have to make a little platform just like this. Now let's go up 3 blocks like this and build a wall all around the platform that we've just built. Now I need to come down here and place a fence gate. So all of the pillagers that spawn into the raid will all fall down this hole. We now just have to build the area for them to spawn in. But quickly before we do, we also have to place down a water bucket to push them all down the hole. Now let's get to building in the spawning platforms. So let's start by surrounding all of this with stone bricks, just like this. And I also have to make sure that the wall that I'm building around all of this is 3 blocks high. All right, this is looking pretty good. So now all of the pillagers will fall down into this hole, but what we have to quickly do is just place a bunch of fence gates and make sure all of them are are open. Now, to make sure everything goes down into the middle, we just have to place some water buckets on every single corner. Let's now place glass on top of all of the stone brick and make sure that that is 2 blocks high. Okay, we are almost finished. So what we have to do now is place down just 1 layer of ice. All right, this should be good. Okay, so now let's do the final thing that we need to do to complete this farm. Now, this part is very weird because we have to place these 2 chests down, put a block on top of each chest, add some trapdoors, add even more trapdoors, add some fence gates, and then remove all of these blocks, and then add even more trapdoors with buttons on each one. And now we are just left with this really weird looking thing, but somehow it has a purpose. Because what it does is if you put lava on top of these fence gates, it will make it so whenever those big ravagers spawn, the lava will be able to just take them out. So I now have to repeat this on each of the other sides. Alright, let's now get rid of all of these blocks. And there we go. We have fully completed the raid farm. Now, this farm is about to give us unlimited totems, unlimited emeralds, and just a bunch of other items. But before we test this thing out, we have to bring a villager to this bed. Okay, buddy? Just hop in here. Now, guys, while we're bringing this villager over to the raid farm, make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoy the videos. You know, I don't really like asking for subscribers. I mean, I definitely wouldn't name my pickaxe Subterfru because that would just be so stupid. Okay, so this is now the villager's new home, and boom. I've also just remembered that I need to put sweeping edge on my sword for this farm to work properly, and it's going to cost 34 levels. Oh, I guess we gotta do it. Now let's test out this raid farm. I really hope nothing goes wrong. So the first thing we have to do is take out a pillager to get bad omen. We now have to head back to the raid farm. Okay, we've made it back to the raid farm, and what we quickly have to do is turn this off, and then we have to do this. Okay, perfect. And now I think we should be good to use this thing. So I think we stand here and wait for the machine to start working. Okay, so we've been pushed into position, and now any minute now we should drop all the way to the bottom, and hopefully the raid should start. I really hope this works. I'm really scared that it won't. Okay, any minute now. I've been waiting for quite some time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we should land in the water. Perfect. Oh, and if you guys see up there, the raid bar is actually filling up. We are now back at the top, and the raid bar was there, but it's just disappeared now. But I think that's supposed to happen. All right, here we go. Oh, actually, wait. Oh, okay, things are spawning. Okay, it's working. Let's just keep on swinging our sword. We're getting all of this XP, and hopefully the items are going into the chests. Let's just quickly look in one of the chests, and yep, the storage system is working. And oh, okay, so I think we're starting another raid. It's pretty safe to say that we've built this farm correctly because another raid has started. So I decided to continue testing out this farm, and it was working perfectly until this happened. We have a little bit of a problem. I didn't think we'd be saying this, but this farm is way too overpowered. I mean, just look at all of the totems that we have. I mean, all of our storage is full. We are also beginning to fill up these chests as well, which means we need to expand the storage. And I don't want to make any storage. I want to make a giant automated storage system, which will automatically be able to sort all of the items that this farm produces. Now, building an automatic storage is actually really easy. So let's just craft the final things that we need, and now we can build this thing. So by having this automatic storage system, everything that this farm produces will automatically be sorted into these chests. Alright, we are all finished. Now, because I have this storage system, I want to try and fill up as many of these chests as I can. Because not only do I want thousands of emeralds and all of the other things that this farm produces, I want to try and get hundreds of totems because I have a pretty cool idea of what I want to do with them. So I'll be back once we've used this farm a bunch of times. There we go. So I've been using the farm for a while. Let's go and check out how much stuff we've actually got. I really hope we got a lot of totems from this. Okay, so let's start from this side and work our way down. So we have some redstone, a little bit of gunpowder. Okay, a few stacks of glowstone and sugar. Quite a lot of glass bottles, some spider eyes, and I'm really excited to see how many emeralds we got. So we got... oh my goodness. That is like a full double chest of emeralds. And we also have quite a lot of sticks. Anyway, now on to the most important part. How many totems has this farm got on us? Okay, so there's 1 double chest of totems, 2 double chests, 3 double chests, 4 double chests, 5 double chests, 6. Okay, there's no way we have more than this. 7? What? 8? 9? Okay, there is no way we have 10. Bruh. Wait, so this is 11, and then this is 12. So we have filled up 12 double chests with totems. I seriously can't believe my eyes right now. I don't think we're gonna run out of totems anytime soon. This farm is crazy. But now it's time to put every single one of these totems to the test. You see, I want to do the most riskiest thing I have ever done. I want to use all of these totems I've collected to battle 4 withers at once. I'm also going to fight the ender dragon at the same time as well. That means it's going to be me versus 4 withers and an ender ender dragon. Now, is this a bad idea? Yes. Is there a chance that I could lose this entire world by doing this? Yes. But I haven't gone through all of this work to get all of these totems to not use them. So let's do the most dangerous thing I have ever done. But quickly, before we risk everything, I want to build a giant totem dispenser right here. So the first thing that we need to build a giant totem is some wool. The next thing I need is gold blocks. So let's get some gold. This should be enough. Then finally, the last few things we need is some terracotta and some concrete. So now that we have everything, let's build a giant totem. Alright, I think I've actually done a good job. I mean, here's what the normal totem looks like, and here is what the giant totem looks like. Now, I've got a button and some dispensers, and I'm actually going to turn this thing into a giant totem dispenser. So, what I'm going to do is extend the totem backwards a little bit, and now because I've extended the build slightly, I can hide some dispensers inside. So, let's fill up these dispensers with some totems. Now, let's add some redstone. So, now if I've done everything correctly when I press this button, yes. Hold on a second, I've just got to do this one more time. Take a look at that. So, now, not only do we have a giant totem dispenser, we also have a giant furnace. Building giant versions of things is actually kind of fun. So comment down below what I should build a giant version of next. Anyway, it's now time to use all of these totems on fighting 4 withers and the ender dragon at once. So let's prepare ourselves a fresh bow. This bow should be good. And well, taking out 4 withers is not going to be easy. So I'm going to brew up some strength 2 potions. And now that we have everything prepared for this battle, we now just have to get 12 wither skeleton skulls to spawn in the 4 withers. Now, this may take us some time. Here we go. We got 1 wither skull, only 11 more to go. Here is the second wither skull. Yes, the 3rd wither skull, the 8th, and there is the 12th. Let's go. Wait, what? Wait, I just got back-to-back wither skeletons again. What is my luck? Okay, so we ended up getting 13 wither skulls, even though we only needed 12. So now that we have enough wither skeleton skulls to spawn in 4 withers, we now need to get the stuff to respawn the ender dragon. So let's get some gas tiers. All right, so we have the perfect amount of gas tiers. Now the next thing we need is some glass. And then finally, we need some eyes of ender. All right, so let's craft it. Let's put the glass like this. Let's put the gas tiers here and the eye of ender there. And boom. I am now fully prepared for this battle. I have the wither skeleton skulls and the soul sand so I can spawn in all 4 of the withers. I have the end crystals to be able to respawn the ender dragon. I have the emergency golden apple if anything's to go wrong. I have a water bucket, a bunch of strength 2 potions, a shield and also a backup shield as well, loads of fireworks and also loads of food. And then most importantly, I have all of the totems. Now I'm actually interested to see how many totems that I will use in this fight, but I guess we're about to find out. Now I just want to say if I do end up losing the world to this moment will end up going down as one of the most stupidest things anyone has ever done in their hardcore world. But with that being said, I'm going to say goodbye to everything for now because it's time to do this. Here we go. Let's head into the end. Now let's place down where we want the withers to go, just like this. And I've also covered up the end portal in case one of the withers tried to fly in. Now there's one more really important thing I want to do. I'm going to place down both of the shulker boxes filled with totems because say I'm running out of totems, what I can quickly do is fly down here and take out as many as I need. So for now, let's just take out a few just in case. And now everything is set up. Let's do this. So let's start by putting all of the wither skeleton skulls in position. I am getting really scared to do this. So now let's just drink a strength potion and place down the end crystals. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have used wood to block off the portal. Okay, here we go. Let's bring the ender dragon in. And the first wither, the second wither, the third wither, and the fourth wither. Let's go. Okay, let's put our water bucket here. All right, let's do this. Okay, yeah, this is already a bad idea. I already have a feeling that this is the worst idea I've ever had. Oh, there's like 5 of them. Okay, let's just also remember we don't have our elytron, so we can't fly around. Let's just keep on running. Oh, this is really scary. This is actually really scary. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just focus on one wither. Let's just focus on one. Why are they all together? Oh no. We do not want to fall into the void. Okay, let's just keep on running. Let's turn around. Let's just keep on bowing them. That is all I can do right now. I would stop and eat, but I don't want to risk it. I have no idea where the ender dragon is. Wait, is the ender dragon even here? Okay, let's eat, let's eat, let's eat, let's eat. Let's pop another strength potion. I have no idea where the ender dragon is. Okay, we've got some of them quite low to half health. If we keep on running, we won't be able to take them out. We just got to keep on firing our bow. I have to remember that I have these totems, so I shouldn't be scared to use them. Okay, how have I not got one of them? Okay, yes, we've got one down to half health. Okay, this one we're going to have to take out with a sword. Let's just focus it. Let's just focus this one wither. Oh my. Okay, let's come on. Let's keep hitting it with our sword. Please. There we go. One down. 3 more to go. Okay, this actually isn't going too bad. We have 10 seconds left of strength, so let's pop another strength potion. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to tank it and pop a totem right now because we need to keep on shooting our bow and arrow. Oh, okay. Wait, we're going to have to pop a totem. We're going to have to pop one. There we go. This is actually going better than I expected. We have another wither down to half health. We're gonna have to pop another totem. There we go. Come on, wither, please. Almost there. And yes, we're halfway there. With only having 2 withers, I'm taking a lot less damage now. All right, can we just take 1 second, though? What is going on there? Like, seriously. I think an enderman is angry at us. Wait a minute. We're about to pop a totem. There we go. I'm running out of totems. I might have to go back down to the shulker box. All right, and there we go. Only 1 more wither left. This should be pretty easy. You know what, wither? I am not scared of you because all your buddies are gone, and it's just me versus you, okay? So let's just make this easy for both of us and stop shooting things at me. We're almost there, and come on. Yes. Oh my goodness. That has to be the most terrifying thing I have ever done. All right, can we just take a second to realize what has happened to my end portal? Like, there's just 2 pieces left. I was really confused as to what happened to my end portal, and well, I wanted to fix it. So after some thinking, I came up with a solution that I thought might work. I thought that maybe fighting the ender dragon again would maybe bring the portal back to normal. So I got everything to make some more end crystals and went back to resummon the ender dragon. I think I know how to fix what's happened to my portal, so let's fight the ender dragon again, and hopefully when I defeat it, the portal should open back up. All right, the ender dragon has now been taken out. Let's hope the portal reopens. Yes, there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go back to using the infinite raid farm, so I'll see you guys in the next one.